Hello everybody, this is Irony and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing a rare item that I got not long ago. So while I was streaming, one day I got a drop while I was helping a friend. And I found that it was not a game changer, but like it can be really exotic, something that almost no one has, and if you have it, well, and if someone has it, they choose not to use it. And I'm talking about a shrimp helmet, which is this one right here. It gives drain magic, which can be useful only for a low level, I will say. Me and the chat came to the conclusion that the best way to use this is a low level because of the benefits that you get out of this, which I will be showing them now. And that's why I have my second account as well, so I can show it properly, of course. Mm -mm -mm. Now this, the only thing that I can say about this is, well, I better show it so it can be understood better. So I might as well for myself. Okay. This thing, if it wasn't like this, like if you gain more health, I think it would have been better. But the sad thing is that it doesn't. That's why I said that for low level, this might be really good. Propellant doesn't matter. Let's see. I'm gonna go all the way over there so I can start explain it. Okay, now that he's getting closer, once someone attacks you, whether it's an enemy or something similar, this is what is gonna happen. Let me use something so it doesn't miss. There you go. Now watch this. Oh well. Um. Well then. Okay, so that's what happens. This. Okay. So normally it was gonna harm me, but since my other account got boost, which is the repost, I basically take his buff to heal myself. That's basically how it works. Now look what happens if I buff myself, which I think this is one of the biggest disadvantages that this has. Okay, I buff myself like I normally will in case of a 1v1, and I'll pass over here. This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna take my buff away and it's gonna heal me for 165. Every time that I have a buff or the enemy has a buff, once they attack me, it's gonna buff myself. That's what Draymond is about. But look, I should have the strength, the 100% strength, but I don't because the moment I use this, it take away the strength. Now, let's see. Hmm, I just pass. I'll just pass. I show how it works. Okay. Now let's say someone else buff, like the enemy, which this is one of the benefits. Now that he's healing, it should be good. Well, not healing, buffing. I take his buff away. What I still don't know is if there's a way that I can take all the buff. Now I'm gonna go to one of the minion to see when it harms me. when it does damage to myself. Now let's say El Toro attacks me, or like any random, or say enemy, a mob, or whatever. They attack me, and then this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna look like I'm harming him to heal myself, but I'm not. It harms yourself. It attacks you basically. So I think one of the best way to look at this is like um as a broken item, you can say. Not if you know how to use it properly, of course. Now the thing is, every turn that you use, you need to do something, or it's gonna harm you. It's gonna do damage to yourself. So let's say you use a defense, and you'll be like, oh, it's not gonna affect me. It's not gonna cast. Now look at this. Whether you believe or not, something will happen. What I haven't tried yet is like attacking myself while I have a buff, and to see what happens. Now let's see. Okay. Now look at this. It looks like it wasn't gonna take it because it's a defense, but it's actually counts like a buff, and it takes it away. Which is it has some cons and some pros. You just need to understand how it works properly in order to use it as a good resource. Now I'm gonna show something else that got me curious while I was doing this. Is that if any of your companions buff as well, it's gonna take it away. Which I don't understand the reason why it does that. But something that I'm curious about is that the moment that all of them buff, like all the enemies, just to say it that way, I wonder if I'm gonna take all their buff at the same time, or I might be taking only one. So I would try that right after I do this to show what I was trying to say, like when one of my companions buff. Well, I can take my companions buff because I've done that before, but I know that when they buff, I think it takes my buff as well. It should do it. So now I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna get them close and see if I can take all of the buff at the same time, which I haven't tried that yet. Ooh, he got a debuff. Is that gonna cast? I'm curious now. Oh wait, I'm gonna take it actually. You see, now this is not a bad advantage because for people like swashbucklers, they get the buff for repost, and you can just take it, just like that, and you don't have to worry about it. Now let's see what happens. So I know I'm gonna be taking someone's buff, which I don't know who yet, so we'll see. Okay. So whose buff I'm taking? Okay, I'm taking my swashbuckler's buff to heal myself. You see, in that way, it's not a bad thing, you know? It doesn't take the debuff though. It doesn't take the debuff. Like immobilization or the damage that I'm doing per the flames. It doesn't take that. Now what I wanna see is the moment. Wait, what happens if you have two buffs? Let's see. Okay. Um. Uh, I know I can take this away. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna cast right away. What I really wanna know is if I can take everyone's buff at the same time, the same round. So apparently, as it looks, before you take anyone's else buff, you're gonna take your buff first, the ones that you have. It might look like a bad thing, but let's say you just rush to the enemy and you go right away because they have a buff. The moment they attack you, you're basically gaining health back. Let's say you're doing level 10 PvP. That's a lot of benefit that you get out there. You just need to know when to use it and how to use it. But I think the best way to use this is to play aggro, which it looks like is the best move, I guess. It doesn't take darkness, it doesn't. But you can take others buff when you're in darkness. That's something interesting. Like you don't need to attack, but the moment you are close to them, you can take their buff if you're in darkness. I tried that before. I tried that in stream, of course. And yeah. Now, what I wanna try is while they all have a buff. Looks like I didn't take one. I didn't take myself. Let's see. Now something that I was also thinking is like, do you take away the debuff that you get on yourself? I know you don't take the debuff from the enemies, but can you take out the debuff on yourself? Let's see. Before I do the buff in general, because I'm curious to know if it's gonna affect everyone in general. Okay, which one was that? Oh, that was my other. Okay, does that you keep it? I don't know yet, but I haven't got anyone yet. I mean, for everyone in general, I'm drawing for one. Once I get it, once I get that. Oh wait. Oh. Oh whoa 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 whoa. You actually get a huge disadvantage once you use it. Once they use something like that on you. Whoa. I was not expecting that at all. I got a lot of roses. Oh wait, I just... Yikes. Yes, I did it because I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Elusive. Okay, so you do not harm yourself, but if you have something like the curse thing that it says assassin shrouds without damage, you do take that away, but you don't take the damage. You don't get benefits out of that because it's something from the enemy. Gotta keep that in mind. That doesn't benefit in any way. Now this, something I've noticed is that I believe he's gonna take that away as well. Yeah, he does take that away. Well, you see, in certain ways, it's not a bad thing. Like I say, you're close to your enemy, they can't above, they cannot do anything. Now, while they are in shadow form, in darkness, I don't know if you can take their buff. Wish I could try it. Do I have a Tauros? Yeah, I have a Toro. No, I wanna try that out. Uh, Let me use it. I wanna see if I can take someone's buff while they're in shadow. Let's see. Because they could also be really good. Now that I think about it. Okay, so I took a Tauros to heal myself. Okay. Let's see what happens next. I'm taking her too. Nice. I'm harming myself. Oh wait, I heal myself. Blocking damage. I have blocking damage. Did I? I did not know this. I don't know whose buff was that. I'm not sure. Okay, 3 more rounds and see what happens. So I took Bonnie Ains. Nice. Now, I don't think I can take her buff. I mean his buff while they're in darkness. But I know that when you yourself, like if I was in darkness right now, I will be stealing all of them. And that wouldn't count as if I were attacking. Which is not bad. Like as I said, if you know how to use it like the right way, it can work. I wanna try that again. But I don't think I have any buff for universal. Oh, I have this one. Do I have another darkness? No, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna try it again and see what happens. Because there's certain stuff that are unclear. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But if you think about it, for doing PvP as a level 10 or so, this is actually a really good item. I think it's viable. Me myself, I think it's viable. But you need to be really, really aggro. I think the best schools to use this, well, I really don't need them. The best school to use it in general, I think is Swashbuckler, Buccaneer, and Privy. I guess. Looks like it. Now this should heal myself, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is not good for max level or for PvP in general, if it's not a low level. Looks like, because you take away your buff, but at the same time, if they hit you, you have to use this disadvantage because you kind of harm yourself because you're not stealing her buff. The point of this is like when they attack you, if they have any buff, you take that away from them. That's the goal of this. That's how this actually works. So, um, I wonder. I'm gonna try something to see if I can take more than one buff at the same time, which I doubt that I can. So let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this before I get into darkness. And then I'm gonna use another one, and then I'm gonna go into darkness. After that, I wanna see if I can actually. Oh, it's gonna take the buff. I forgot about that. So apparently I need to be in darkness first, and then I can do it. You see, in that way, it's not a bad thing. And you're not gonna take harm unless they attack you. That's really how it looks. If they go ahead and they attack you, that's when it's gonna cast. Other than that, you're cool. You're basically cool. It's just a matter of whether you know how to use it. And again, I don't think this is meta. I don't think this is broken. You can make it broken. Don't get me wrong. You can make it broken. But you really do need to know what to do exactly. Okay, let me use this. So I don't think if someone else is in darkness, you can take the buff away. If you could, that will be broken. Not gonna lie. You cannot. Oh wait! No way! No way! No way! So you can actually take the buff even if they are in darkness. Yo! That's actually nuts. I can't lie about it. That's actually nuts. Whoa! I was not expecting that at all. Let's check it out again, just to make sure it really happened. That's it. Whoa. Um. This is actually kinda broken. I can lie about it. I cannot lie about it. So you can take his buff away just like that. I just one shot at myself basically. Looks like it. That's pretty nuts. Like just imagine this type of 1v1s. Once the match finishes, if I don't die, look what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take his buff and I'ma heal myself. That's kinda viable in that way. Look, look. Like you see, the best way to use this is aggro, like being really aggro. Like you see, he almost one-shot myself. And look, I'm alive by a little bit, but I'm alive. And that's what matters, really. At the end of the day, it's just what matters if you're alive or not. But okay, I'm learning a lot of stuff now. I can learn about it. So you see, in that type of situation, you have this chance that you can one-shot him, and you can just go ahead and go for it. Look, I might not, but that's really how it works. Now let's say your opponent is like, oh, you know what? He's winning, or yeah, he's winning, and I wanna be kinda sneaky, and they go for this move. Like they say they go for diner because they think they're gonna win. Oh wait, I just realized that I killed myself. But you get my point. You get my point. Let's say they wanna be like sneaky and stuff like that, and then out of the blue, they pop off with a buff, and then they got nothing to do. They don't know what's coming. They're not expecting what your character is gonna do. They're not expecting you to take help from them. They are not expecting that. Now, as I said before, I don't think this is that good for max level PvP, but for low level PvP, I think this is the broken item that you can ever find, and you can get it easily. It drops easily. Well, at least I got it the first time that I went there, and I can show it. So I'm gonna go there real quick. It's not far from here. I should have gotten thrown by the door, but you know, it's worth it. It's worth the grind. Well, not the grind, the walk. Now let's go there real quick. I know he's somewhere. He's somewhere over there, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, he's going all the way. Okay, he's like right here or right here. I think it's right here actually. But I'm gonna go there real quick. Let me change my mind real quick. I can go a little bit faster. Now this item, I will call it a broken item, but as I mentioned before, if you actually know how to use, no, it's not here. If you actually know how to use it, you are getting out with a lot, like a lot of stuff in your hands. Where was it? I'm in this area, but I know it is somewhere over. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, up here. Now, I won't do the whole dungeon. I must just get in and show you how it looks like inside, in case anyone wanna farm it. So he's in this dungeon. The final boss is a shrimp. He sure looks just like this, pretty much. I'm gonna show it. I'm sorry, I don't know how to type. Apparently. Well, right. Now this is a shrimp. This is the hat. Now that's him. This guy over here. Well, better look. This one. He's not hard. He's really easy. And you get some benefits out of that. It just depends on how you use it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like the content, if you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, if you wanna see me live, I will be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. STC. And yeah, I look forward to see you all. And take care.